majority of this video is my little brother. It'll make more sense if you just keep watching. So the thumbnail is his profile picture. His YouTube channel will be in the description. He speedruns Rec Room like I used to. Thank you. Okay, so I had a really good seed when I was playing ranked private rooms. Oh my god, the quality still sucks. Okay, I thought I would, I thought I fixed that. But okay, so I was doing ranked private rooms and I had this really good seed, but I managed to throw by falling in lava, which I so this is just a recreation, and I still fall in the lava, but I just clutched this time, and like I still threw the run, but I just threw it later to furthermore prove that this would have been a sub 15. And I think that's kind of all I wanted to clear up about the actual run. So I'm just gonna like give random stories about like the whole cancer stuff situation. So I think I said in the last one that there was not much to say in the stem cell transplant like situation, but there is definitely like a lot to say, or at least some stuff to say, because like it's just a crazy like treatment. It's insane. I mean, it's literally replacing my like DNA and my blood type and stuff. Or maybe not DNA. No, I don't think DNA is right. Okay, but whatever. Like it's just insane. So like to get a stem cell transplant, you need to get a donor to give them your bone marrow, but the donor has to be matching. I just saw the blaze spawner right there. I know you can't tell because of quality. So um, I got like uh, all these like mouth swab things for my family, and we didn't like really expect to get one in my family. Like we weren't like thinking it was gonna happen because I mean it's just so hard to find a match. And my mom and my older brother, they do it, but my little brother, he's like, I don't want to have to go through that. I don't want to do that. So my mom tells him, the odds of like you being the donor are so low. It's probably not going to happen anyways. So just do the mouth swab test. And he was like, okay, I guess I won't have to be the donor, so I could just go do that and I'll be fine. But a little while later, we figure out that the little brother's going to be the donor. He's not very excited for that, but I now owe him for the rest of my life because he saved my life. Uh, and I guess that's kind of like a perk. Now he didn't want to do it in the moment, but now it's like if he needs a ride home from the airport at 3 a.m., guess who he's gonna call? But at like the start of the stem cell transplant, before like he even like donates his bone marrow and stuff to me, they have to like completely wipe out my immune system using just a extremely high dose of chemo, and like it's just a lot. Like it was so much. I went down to the PICU. It's a different floor, uh, just so they can like monitor me closely. And I like had like all these like stickers all over me. I might be able to find a photo. I don't know. But it's just like my what is it called? Blood pressure was just so insanely low. Like it just was not like a safe looking amount of blood pressure. So I went down there for like 2 days because I was just so like sick, just like vomiting and not looking too hot. But after a few days, I go back up to my normal room and I kind of just chill, hanging on a lowish blood pressure, but I guess a good enough to be in my normal area until my little brother has to come and donate his my little brother has to come and donate his bone marrow. I don't know if I said that right, but he comes in and he gets like this procedure on his hip where it's basically like a biopsy where they like, just like put a needle in your pelvis, like the back of your pelvis near your tailbone. But they needed to get like a lot from him like a lot more than like a normal uh, biopsy. So they like are digging around and going in like so many different angles. He's basically waddling after the whole thing just because his hips are hurt so much. Poor guy. So shout out to little brother. Pretty cool, I guess. And after after he did that, he kind of stayed at the hospital with me because he was just so sore. But we had this like system because we're at Vanderbilt, so it's a good hospital. We had like this little gaming system. It was a Nintendo Switch, and all we did on it was play Mario Kart because that was like the only game. Whoa, voice. Hello. I sorry, I'm sick. But it was like the only game that my mom and grandma, because my grandma was there, that they played like back in the day of my mom growing up. They all liked that game because it was like simple. You just drive forward. So instead of Mario Kart 64, it was just Mario Kart 8. So we all loved that. We played that so much, and even after my little brother and my grandma went back to our like where we live, uh, me and my mom we just still played so much Mario Kart. There was one time where we literally just sat there for 8 hours. I want to say 8 hours, maybe I don't know. But the point is, we sat there for 8 hours just playing Mario Kart. It was a lot of Mario Kart, which was actually pretty funny because my main stem cell transplant like doctor guy, he plays Mario Kart with his kids, so he would like talk to me about like Mario Kart with his kids and who he would play and how he liked to do like the mini games mode where it was like collecting coins or holding on to like a certain item and not letting like somebody hit you or whatever. Uh, so there was a lot of Mario Kart, and it was kind of like that until like I really started to just feel awful because you feel fine until about day 7 is whenever it might start. Day 7 of like whenever they actually give you the bone marrow. So mine kicked in at like day 14. It was so late, so I thought I was like completely fine because I wasn't getting mouth sores like everybody else did, and I wasn't getting anything. I wasn't feeling sick or nauseous. I actually only felt nauseous like 2 days out of the whole thing, and it was at the very beginning when they initially gave me the chemo. But uh, it finally hit me on like day 14, and it was not fun. Like I had to pull out my phone and have it on like a text to speech for like 3 4 days because my mouth hurt so bad with mouth sores and mucositis to the point where I couldn't talk without it just being like some awful pain. So it got like bad, and because the mucositis and everything ran like all the way down like my throat and all of that like area. I'm forgetting what it's called. I'm blanking, but I was like coughing up blood, like a lot of blood, just all day, every day for like probably 2 weeks. It was just coughing up blood. Like whenever y'all go to the dentist and they have like that hose that like sucks out all like the spit and I don't know everything else. They gave me one of those just because I couldn't like swallow. It hurt so bad to swallow, so I had one of those, and I was constantly like using it, but I could just see blood going through it because I mean it was just awful, like a lot of blood through the tube. But I'm good now. I'm like a normal human again, so it was worth it. I might have to sneeze. Okay. But like Make a Wish. I'm just gonna like no smooth cut, just Make a Wish. I got one of those because I was 17. Oh yeah, here's where I died, but not actually this time because I saved it. I wasn't even ready for it. I kind of was forgetting about it. So, Make a Wish. My grandma was trying to be helpful at the beginning, so she didn't really know what to do because she's just like a grandma. It's not like she's like taking care of me, so she can't, just like bring me a sandwich or something whenever I'm hungry, or give me like a puke bucket or something. Like she can't really do anything. So she reads on Facebook to do Make a Wish. So she signed me up for that like immediately. And I had no idea that I would get that, so I didn't have like any plans or anything. Like I wasn't even expecting like Make a Wish later down the line. So I had no idea, and it took me probably 7, 8 months to figure out what I wanted, and it was because the child life people at the hospital were talking about a Steam Deck because another kid had one. It's like a Nintendo Switch for PC games, and I was like, that'd be pretty cool because I'm constantly uh, just like going on these like 3 hour trips up to Vanderbilt, all the time, and I'm going to be doing this for the next 10 years. I feel like a Steam Deck would be pretty cool, but I don't even use it. Like I'm probably going to sell it. But I remember I was at physical therapy one day, and we were texting the Make a Wish Foundation, and I was like, okay, well, I can't decide if I want a Steam Deck or a new phone. The Pixel 9a was the new one at the time. So we text them, hey, can I get a Steam Deck and a Pixel 9a? They go, yeah, sure. Matter of fact, go spend $4,000 online. So our jaws are just dropped. I was just told to go spend $4,000 online as a 17-year-old. Like, dream come true, pretty much. So everything that I got, okay, so my mom had bought me a PC at like the beginning of the like uh, whole situation, like probably a month after I was diagnosed. She bought me a PC because there was like nothing else that I even wanted in the world. She had bought me everything because my mom's just great. Um, so I decided to get a PC upgrade. That way my little brother could have another PC, or not another PC. He can get a PC. I got a keyboard. I got a mouse, which I don't even use. I didn't like it. I thought I would, but I don't. So my little brother uses that one. I got a monitor. I got like, what else did I get? Oh yeah, I got a Quest 3, which I don't even use. I sold it to, well, my little brother. Uh, and I got like, I don't even know what else I got. Oh yeah, here, let me throw it real quick. Easy. Yeah, because the run was not completed. Holy bit rage, dude. Do not tab out. Okay, well, I don't know what else. I think that might have been everything. So, that was that. Have a good rest of your day. Bye, y'all.